got to do this, sorry. I mentioned horses before, and I also mentioned somebody who's working with horses. But somebody here would understand, not just horses, but I'm being shown what I would call shire horses, or they would even show them, because there's a massive horse behind me at the moment. So who would understand this, please? Lady in the... Oh, right, sorry. Ah, right, you're not talking to each other tonight, no? Right, okay then. But you both understand where, because I've got to ask this. To me, I'm being told that these horses would have pulled a dray. Would you understand this? Okay, thank you. Right, this horse has been doing this, and do you know when horses sort of shoulder barge you, sort of trying to get you looking for attention here. But I've got to ask, was it your granddad that showed the horses? Right, okay, but you would have this knowledge, wouldn't you? And the horse is telling me, it's their head, isn't it? The horse is telling me that the brasses would have been kept on the fireplace. Would you understand this as well?
I'm not sure about that, but no, we don't.
Right, because this is what he's saying here. The horse. He's saying here about the brasses, but I'm being told the brasses would have been kept, okay, and I never got to the polishing bit, so thank you for that, okay. I'll tell you what as well, because I know it was shown here, but you would understand as well, because I'm being told that there would have been rosettes for winning prizes with these horses, because he showed me the rosettes, and I tell you what, oh dear, I loved horses as a kid, and I always had a shire horse in my room on the windowsill, and this is moving me now, because I know you mentioned your dad here, but I'll come on to that in a second. But you'd understand this love and this affinity with the horses. It wasn't just they were working animals and he kept them and he mucked them out. I mean, there was a real love here. There was a real affinity for these horses and a real love of them as well. And this gentleman treated them like his own. And you would understand the name Robert as well. Would you understand this? Okay, because I heard Robert being... I'm learning to ignore them now when I know they're just shouting out, you see. And he was shouting his name out earlier on. And literally, when I was talking to this lady about the horses, it was only a snippet, but this beast was stood here. God, it was a monster. Right. I think I'm going mad. I keep going to move this damn thing out of the way. Right, okay. Now, Robert, let's get back on track. Would you understand who Sharon is as well? Right, okay, because I've been heard this has been called for you. Some Mary in spirit, your grandmother. Great aunt, sorry, okay. Because she's just stepped forward now, you see, because you don't know an awful lot about her, do you?
No.
Right, it's weird, isn't it? Because she's just stepped forward, and it's all this old family piling in, rather than more recent family. Ah, I know why it is. Can I just, if you don't mind being truthful with me, when somebody passes, we all find it difficult, okay, and coming to terms and accepting it. But I'm being told you find it particularly difficult, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why the old family have come through, because they said anybody. Because tell me you're particularly close to your mum's mum, would this be right?
Yeah.
Okay, she's just hanging around in the background. She's like, tell her I'm here. Okay, because I believe Elizabeth links in here as well.
Yes, it was.
This was your grandmother?
Yes, sister.
Right, okay. So, like I said, she wants to give you this information here, just to let you know, but she just said to you, she's so pleased that you come along tonight, Mary said, because you just wanted to find out more, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, rather than, you weren't looking for some bolt of lightning message, or you've won the lottery, okay? You just wanted to find out more, and they're just so pleased you came along tonight.